Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Jazz. It's the NBA. Welcome to our DA. It's
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from three-point range. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. Passes it to Winslow. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
So it's Utah now. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Utah's on defense. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
Now, here's Mitchell. Baseline J on the way, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Winslow against Bogdanovich. Out to Brooks. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's the break. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
For the Jazz, Davis is checked in for Gobert. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball stolen. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. The pass to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And Clark with the lay-in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here's Clarkson. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Pass to Anderson. Here's Melton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Good on both. Now, here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Moutier finds Davis. Jones against Moutier. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Well, to me, there's no question it's critical that Emmanuel Moutier make this shot more consistently, showing some signs of progress in the mid-range, guys.
Jones the pass to Melton. Makes it off the glass. Melton's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Passes to Gutteridge. Melton feeling it out a bit. The rebound by the Jams. Over to the left wing. O'Neal. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. They've got Anderson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at shooting guard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Memphis. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Right wing. Clark kicks to Jones. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Now Clarkson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Moutier. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, Emmanuel Moutier, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
Anderson outside. Clark against Gobert. Here's Anderson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here is O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Moutier. And again, it's Utah. Jones with it. Anderson right side. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Misses the layup. Jazz trail by 4. Feeds it to Moutier. He kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Davis. And now Utah, fast break. Moutier with the ball. Davis dishes to Moutier. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one is good.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
Down low. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. The second chance effort. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. And the shot goes in.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots, loves to take it inside. And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Well, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
The explosiveness on the drive, Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Morant. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jones. Both free throws good from Morant. The Jazz have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Out to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Conley left side. Sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks, the pass to Melton. Here's Morant. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Goes back up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple of rough stretches.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Emmanuel Moutier.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Mitchell up top, guarded by Morant. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 10 points for John Morant.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Conley into the lane. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Clock at 4. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got 12 in the game.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Valanciunas against Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Jazz with some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Out to the right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant looking around. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Another miss by Utah.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Can they get it? And it's Mitchell missing. Memphis leading by 3. He shoots again. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Mitchell.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Mike Conley's checked in for Mitchell. Both free throws good from Morant.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
They need this. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Clarkson. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Tony Bradley's checked in for Rudy Gobert. George Niang comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark with a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Clark's got his second basket. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Inside, here's Mudiay. Count that one. Mudiay's got 10 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, out to the wing. Here's Clark. That shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D. It's tipped. Here's Melton. And it's blocked by Bradley. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies out in front as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Gobert. Clarkson dishes to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now here's Morant. Up and in on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Conley against Morant. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 to shoot. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will be foul number 5 on him. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant outside.
Hey, who got him? Hey, y'all right here, baby.
He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Mitchell. The shot comes out. Nice D from Brooks. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Conley against Morant. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. The 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Conley against Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Winslow kicks to Morant. And he gets it to go. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Here's Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Morant passes to Winslow. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Count that bucket. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Mitchell wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morant, yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 26.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Brooks with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Over to the wing. Morant outside. Good work defensively by Conley. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Conley.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now Morant. Misses.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Now, a look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now, here's Ball. To the left side wing. The drive by Williamson. Favors. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You love the effort of Favors. On the glass, he's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Here's Morant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Ingram. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Jackson in the corner. To the middle. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. The putback, and it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Holiday throws it down.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Morant outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant.
The creativity from Morant. Always inventing new ways to score.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. Favors with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
They recover it. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Stolen by Brooks. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Winslow. Morant scanning the floor. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The drive by Williamson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he taught.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the left wing, Clark with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 8 to stop the drought. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Clark with room to fire. Here's Jackson. Passes it to Clark. Jones with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
The Grizzlies had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both free throws good from Anderson. For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Now the pass to Jackson. Back to Redick. Pass to Melly. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Outside, Jones. Pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Up again. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Hayes kicks to Hart. Can they get it? And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Melton's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Hart. Passes it to Williamson. Outside Jackson. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas has checked in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Look at the way Valanciunas ran the floor on that break. Very few centers can get up and down the floor like that.
Here's Hart, defended by Anderson.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Jackson against Jones. There's the pass to Clark. There's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Clark's got his first 3 points of the game. Pelicans trail by 13. Hart the pass to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now Jones still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clark outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Memphis also making some changes. Winslow's checked in for Anderson. Brooks comes in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. It's Ingram on the wing. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011. Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Morant with it. 8 points for him. Trying to get open is Brooks. Second shot opportunity, and Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Ingram against Winslow. Tries again. And it's Ingram missing.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Valanciunas. Winslow's got his first points in this one. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
New Orleans making a switch here. LA's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutterich is checked in. Pelicans trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Morant finds Jackson. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. They get it again. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Outside, Ball. Okafor trying to get open. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Ball.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Here's Brooks, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to it was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And that does it for our half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Winslow, the pass to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Redick kicks to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Jackson. From deep. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, yeah, when a bigger guy like Favors runs down the court like that, it helps open up the offense.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jackson finds Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Favors in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And here's Morant. He's got 14. Puts it up from 12. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
J.J. Redick, the former Blue Devil, has really developed into one of the game's most deadliest shooters.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Melton feeling it out a bit. And the layup is good. Melton's got his second bucket of the night. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And he banks in the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Melton. And the layup's good off the glass. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Redick way outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Clark slams it in.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Outside, Redick fires the 3. Kept alive. And Holiday is right there.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 9. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hart's got his third basket of the night. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Out left to the wing. Back to Jones. And there's the pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Hart. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Holiday. That one drops for him. Holiday's got 10 points.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. It's Morant with the drive. Basket counts.
Unselfish basketball by Winslow. Always focus on the team's offensive success.
Ball kicks to Ingram. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Morant outside. Winslow finds Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Here's Ingram, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hart. Good on the second free throw.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Pelicans trail by 5. Williamson right side. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And yes, it's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And count it. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the wing, Winslow. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
To the right side. Williamson right side. Outside ball. The drive by Williamson. Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
With the game tightening up, Favors with the confidence to attack. Big bucket.
Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Not the flashiest guy most of the time. Holiday prefers to just get down to business, especially when the game is tight.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. A 2-point game.
Competitive, confident, Zion taking over.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now Morant. There's a minute left. Oh!
That was nice. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Incredible Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Count it!
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's money from deep.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. It's good!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
The drive-by Ball. Yes!
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
Morant with it. Oh, missed it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
You know, in most NBA drafts, John Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 1. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And here's Morant. And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And the officials are signaling for a video review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review now.
And now that we've got
starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Morant, the bounce pass. Six to shoot. Left side Jackson. Out to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Kings. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Passes it to Bagley. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Winslow, the pass to Morant. Fox with the steal. To the middle. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And that one's good. Morant.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by Fox. In the corner, Winslow with it. Fox with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, and run.
Got a piece of it. Brooks outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Bagley the pass to Fox. And that one is good. Fox has got 6.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bjelica inside. Guarded by Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Winslow with it. Morant with it. Picked up by Bagley. Basket counts. 1:30 left in the first quarter. And here is Fox. He's got 6. Inside, Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Fox dishes to Bagley. Back to Fox. And the rejection by Valanciunas. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Morant with it. 8 points for him. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Morant. Hield with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Barnes kicks to Joseph. Hield left side. Shot, high post. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Misses in close. The shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in its center. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Yeah, Bazemore opportunistic there in the right spot, uses his athleticism to find an area where he can score and does some damage on the offensive glass.
Got a hand on it. And here they come. Jumps up, and the dunk by Parker.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Grizzlies trail by 10. There's the pass to Gutteridge. Outside, Jones. Here's Clark. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
To the inside, it's deflected. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it, the fast break chance. Hield with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Back to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Clark left side. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here with the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Bazemore on the wing. Hield outside. Down low. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one drops for him. Kings leading now by 10. On the wing, Hield. Back to Bazemore. Pass to Giles. Over Clark. And it's Giles missing. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Gutteridge. That's tipped.
Sensational coverage by Bazemore there. His length makes him a threat to always be able to block shots like that.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really
and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off home. Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. 1:33 left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Melton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he makes the first. Hields checked in for the Kings. Good on both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Fox. Holmes trying to free himself up. And it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Passes it to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. Left side, Anderson. Pass to Melton. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Clark. It's hauled in by the Kings.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The pass to Holmes. The deep three from Hield. Offensive rebound.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Melton. Good work defensively by Fox. And so it's the Sacramento Kings riding.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. And guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little thin, but the sharp and
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Hields checked in for Sacramento. Now here's Bogdanovich. Shoots. And Bielitsa kicks to Bogdanovich. Hield dishes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. And that one, good. Hield's got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Morant passes to Winslow. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Bagley with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The deep 3 from Hield. It's Bielitsa, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Kings lead by 17. Morant against Fox. Morant looking around. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. 6 points for him.
Well, Bogdanovic showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant drives in. That one good for 2. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Hield outside. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Over Bielitsa. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Three-pointer Hield. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Pass to Winslow. Morant outside. Elbow shot is on the way. Morant with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Valanciunas against Hield. Fox dishes to Bagley. That shot off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Brooks the best of Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Three-pointer Hield. Rebounded by Jackson.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Giles is out there with Holmes. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Barnes in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Now Jones. Shot clock at 6. And the call, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Hield. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anderson with the ball. Holmes covering. Kicks it to Clark. Shot from 16. The rebound by Giles.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hield from outside. With the putback. And it's Barnes on the follow. And the Kings lead by 16.
Maybe the length helping out Harrison Barnes that time to collect.
Jones dishes to Clark. Outside, Jones. Back to Clark. And here is Holmes. Joseph with the ball. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. All by himself. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
And the 3 ball is good.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
On the wing, Jones. From deep 3-point range. No good from Clark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Holmes. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lobbed up there for Clark. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Hield. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Anderson outside. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Hield can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 18. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Kings. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Buddy Hield.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bogdanovich comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox in for Joseph.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Jackson passes to Jang. Jones against Bagley. Jones kicks to Valanciunas. The pass to Jang. Bagley against Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marvin Bagley picks one up, and that one falls for Jones. Bielitsa, he checks in for Giles. Winslow's checked in for Memphis.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Bogdanovich finds Heel. Puts up a three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 18.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. There was a A terrific look at the sit. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now, Morant. Six to shoot. Utah with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now, here's Ingles to the wing right side. Conley feeling it out. Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. Passes to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. It's good.
Pass closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Morant after the basket by Utah. Gobert with the block, and they're able to recover. Brooks, the pass to Winslow. Clock at 4. The shot missing. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bogdanovich finds Conley. But they get it back. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Brooks kicks to Morant. Valanciunas against Gobert. Pass to Winslow. Goes back up. And it's Morant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Memphis trailing here. And there's the pass to Morant. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 5.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you want to run.
Here's Mitchell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's Morant with the drive. Gobert with the block.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And Mitchell is a flat-out scorer of the basketball. He loves doing it in a variety of ways.
Here's Brooks following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. That one misses. So Utah will take it the other way. Ingles passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley gets the bucket.
Far from just a perimeter threat. I like watching Conley go to work with the basket.
Morant scanning the floor. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Jackson passes to Morant. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Mitchell outside. Ingles against Winslow. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Ingles kicks to Conley for three. Here's Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz out in front. They're up by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their reputations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the 2nd quarter. They've got O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Mudiay. Then there's Davis, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 4-man position. That one goes in. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Melton passes to Jang. Over Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. And around a minute gone here in the 2nd quarter. O'Neal with it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the 2nd round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Mudiay. And dishes to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. They get it back. Goes up again. And finished off by Davis.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Mudiay against Jones. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Bogdanovich. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Here's Jones. Clark trying to get open. Here's Gutterich. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And here in the 2nd, 2 minutes gone by. Clark kicks to Jones. Four on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Clark's got 5.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Right side Davis. Mudiay finds Davis. Here's Bogdanovich. The 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
It's stolen by Davis. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. And Davis throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Jones, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Jazz leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Moutier. Down low. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Outside, Jones. .106 left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Clark outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Moutier looking around. Pass to Davis. Back to Moutier. Utah gets it back. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. Davis gets to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Davis finds Moutier. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Morant. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Brooks, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Morant missing.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. From past the arc. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Kicks to Ingles. The tray. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Winslow dishes to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter. Conley, the pass to Ingles. Mitchell in the corner. Takes a shot at the elbow. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Second shot opportunity. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Conley grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. The drive by Mitchell. And that one drops. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Morant against Conley. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. And he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Wide open. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant against Conley. It's a close game here in Memphis. Ingles, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Morant with another miss. The Jazz on offense. Now Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies out in front. Up 1. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Mitchell is out there with Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Left side, Jones. Shoots over Clarkson. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting. You do your best, and you live with the results.
Out to the wing. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. from 18 feet away, and he swishes it right through.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Grayson Allen's checked in for Memphis. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Clark for three, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
But they recover it. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Mitchell against Jones. Clark outside. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Gobert down low. He's against Clark. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 2.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Pass to Clark. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 4. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Here's Mitchell. The offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
He makes the second free throw, and that increases their lead to 6. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Mitchell against Morant. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. And that one goes long.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Morant passes to Jackson. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Mitchell.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Niang kicks to O'Neal, passes it to Mitchell. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Pass to Valanciunas. There's the triple. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, with quality shooting mechanics and a soft touch for a big man, Valanciunas, he can torment defenses with this shot.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You beat.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ingram. Back to Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And stolen by Favors. Ingram outside. Brooks grabs the board.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Outside Jackson. It's tipped. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Williamson and the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Here's Morant. Pelicans pull it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Great positioning on the putback.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Winslow's shot is off.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Favors, and the layup's good off the glass. Favors got his second bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Morant missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Williamson missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant with it, now guarded by Ball. Count it.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
It's Ingram on the wing. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Morant. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Double team on Holiday. And the pass to Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
The power of Zion, able to convert on the drive, even when the D is aggressive.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. New Orleans leading by 6. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is where Zion's most dangerous. Out in the open floor, getting set up for the finish.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Morant. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Passes to Winslow. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
1 second left. No good on that one. And we reached the end of the first quarter. New Orleans on top, leading by 8. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Hart is out there with Williamson. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Now Jackson. After Brandon Clark missing on that last three-pointer. Now here's Jones. Pass to Clark. Fires the 3. Redick with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Jackson passes to Melly. And he dunks it down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Stolen. Anderson outside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
What we've seen with Kyle Anderson, he's a below-average athlete, but has great timing on his drives.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Williamson. Stolen by Anderson. And here's the break. Clark with it. Now guarded by Redick. Here's Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
The 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that and his anticipation skills. Leads to second chance points.
Here's Redick. And it's Melton with the rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Hart. Pass to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Redick. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Redick's got his first points in this one. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Jones. Jackson, that's good. And the Pelicans lead by 4. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Jones, the pass to Clark. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Now Jones, 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Morant scanning the floor. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Favors, and good that time. Favors has got 8.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here's Morant. 10 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And the 2nd free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Ball. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Basket, good. He's got 5.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
To the right side. Winslow kicks to Morant. Winslow against Ingram. Now the pass to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Buries it down low. Brooks has got his 2nd basket.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to New Orleans had no problems getting going. They launched into a 6-0 run. That's all for now. Say good.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Okafor. Morant with the steal. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pelicans shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Ingram outside. And he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
Passes it to Winslow. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Jackson from long range. Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as much as 10.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday...
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morant.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the dunk by Williamson.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
There's Winslow, and it's good. 2 points. Winslow's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
With Winslow, physical play doesn't necessarily take him out of his rhythm.
Holiday surveying the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Jones. We've got 1:48 left in the third, but they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Memphis trailing here. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Pass to Clark for the lead. Kept alive. Here's Anderson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Anderson's got 6 points.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They now take the lead. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Melly, stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Jones is running. That one doesn't go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hart, that's good.
Favors is a terrific big man, a wonderful passer who sees the floor so well.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Jones with it. He has 6. Clark for 3. The rebound by Holiday. Melly passes to Reddick with 1 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. Reddick's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Reddick also has a sweet touch.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for New Orleans right now, they're backcourt, Ball and Reddick. Then it's Zion Williamson, and it's Hart in at the 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Morant, the bounce pass. Now here's Reddick, the fast break opportunity. From deep 3-point range, Morant with the steal. Clark outside. Morant outside. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 21.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Was shot by Reddick, no good. Timeout called the Grizzlies. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Morant. And that one is off. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans in the lead. And the dunk by Williamson.
Watch out now. When Zion is moving like this, get out of his way.
Here's Morant. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Melly, and it's Ingram in for Josh Hart.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Ball, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the middle, here's Williamson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Morant, and it's blocked. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Brooks against Ingram. Poked away. Kicks it to Hayes. Reddick is in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
That's Reddick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
To the left side wing. Here's Morant. It's deflected. The pass to Williamson. .141 left in the 4th quarter. Floats it up for Williamson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Ingram.
Excellent defense by Winslow. Terrific lateral speed.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Oh, what a play!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
New Orleans leading by 7. Passes it to Hayes. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Ingram. The putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Redick for 3. Hayes, the second chance points on the tip in. Hayes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
From deep. Misses there. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The downtown skyline. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And Fox gets it to go. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Back to Barnes, just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Morant with a wide open look. No good with the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
Morant passes to Winslow. Valanciunas against Bagley. Passes it to Winslow. It's stolen by Bagley. Outside, Fox. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Now, here's Morant for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Now, here's Fox. Bielitsa passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Bielitsa. And the rejection by Jackson. Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball, and it's denied by Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 6 points for De'Aaron Fox. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Jackson. Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. From the arc. They get the rebound. Pass to Bielitsa. Hield outside. The three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now Jones. Outside Jackson. Fox against Anderson. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Anderson.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Here's Hield. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Hield against Brooks. Hield attacking. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Hield showing some of that stop and start and stop again game. Changing directions, impossible to guard.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Here's Hield. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And here is Hield.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside, Jones. Brooks kicks to Jones. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The Kings leading. Outside, Joseph. Shot by Hield, nobody around, but they get it back. For the three. That one, no good. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Kings ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Kent Bazemore. Up top, Hield. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Out to the right wing. Morant against Fox. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Hield. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Melton passes to Morant. Drops one in from the wing. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Hield outside. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
Morant finds Anderson. Morant outside. Here's the teardrop. Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Hield with the bucket. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Right wing, back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Now here's Hield, guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Hield.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Jones. But they recover it. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. Clark for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Clark's got 5 points so far.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Jones, the pass to Winslow. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Even though Winslow gets bodied up there, I don't know if he even felt that contact. His focus helps him knock down the shot.
Joseph, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Valanciunas in the high post. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jones from outside. That one's not going to go. So the Kings will take it the other way. That's a 2 from Hield. Joseph, the pass to Giles. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Sharon Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Buddy Hield. Bucket is good.
Well, this time Harrison Barnes using some of his physical advantages to bully the defense or at least get them on their heels.
Here's Jones. Got it up. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Bazemore has been in this league long enough to know you can't go in there soft, so he's going to get through that contact and get to the line.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Joseph.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Joseph, the pass to Bielitsa. To the paint, here's Bazemore. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Kings leading now by 5. Over to the left wing. Holmes with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Here's Fox. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Morant surveying the D. Feeds it to Valanciunas. They grab their own miss. Back to Morant. Winslow, the pass to Morant. From deep three-point range, Morant with another miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Justice Winslow. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Fox. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Morant with it. 13 points in the game. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The Kings making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. That's good from Morant.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Melton feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Anderson. Here's Melton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bagley with the block.
Don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
Good on the bucket. And the Kings lead by 10.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Morant against Fox. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And stolen by Jang. Clark outside. Bazemore grabs the miss. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Now Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Now here's Morant. The three. And the miss. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 10-point lead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here are the Kings now. It's a 10-point game. On the court right now for the Kings. Marvin Bagley is out there with Giles. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Hield in its small forward. Drops in the tray. Hield's got 26 points.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Jones kicks to Anderson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now Jones. Pass to Clark from downtown. Doesn't go for him. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Healed from outside. But they get it back. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones kicks to Anderson. It's Jones on the wing. Covered by Hield. And that one, good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Anderson against Hield. Charity stripe shot. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Clark. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
It's stolen by Jones. Jang finds Jones. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Clark with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton. And it's blocked.
Well, on defense, Barnes has reach and quickness. And he stayed all over that shot.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And then for Sacramento, Rashad Holmes. He's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Fox deciding where to go with it. That's a 2 from Hield. Got a piece of it. There's Winslow. Up again, and there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. Hield against Brooks. And then Hield with the dunk.
I mean, this is what the scouting report called for here. Love how effective Hield is right now on the offensive end.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep, and Buddy Hield gets the 3. Hield's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got 37.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Kings.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Buddy Hield.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Holmes against Valanciunas. From deep. And it's Morant missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Three-pointer, Hield knocks down the three ball. Hield's got 40 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one.